suppose，假设
没错 ，react，
react，坚持的，
再说一次 ，react，
react，反应，
没错，很好没错
，persistent，坚持的，
好 ，murder，
谋杀，
alive，
活着
confidence，
，confidence，那个confidence，信心
没错 ，escape，
，escape，逃脱，
wonder，
乱走，
好 ，bow，
鞠躬，
sympathetically，
同情的
sensitive，
，sensitive，sensitive，那个 sensitive，
sensitive，
敏感的，
没错，很好，非常好 ，matador，
那很多斗牛士，
好 ，unaware，
没有意识到，没意识到
没错 ，criticism，
，criticism，
criticism，
是那个批评
没错 ，observatory，
，observatory，明显的，
不对啊，
明显，
不对 ，observatory， observatory，
observatory，
跟 Greenwich 有关联。Greenwich 知道是什么吗？
格林威治，
然后 observatory，
是天文台吗？
没错 ，observatory 天文台，没错。好，下一个 charge，
charge，
它是有蛮多意思的啦，你知道其中一个就可以讲。
charge， 冲上去，
没错，很好。official，
官员
accurate，
accurate， 我不记得
accurate 就是准
确的，准确的，
没错。apparently，
apparently，
你刚说过。
明显的
apparently 好 clumsily，
笨拙的，
没错。unimaginative，
unimaginative， 那个没有想象，对吧？
没错。
对吧？
好 average，
average， 平均，
好 tower，
塔，
好 evade，
那个逃避，
好 meantime，
期间，
好 shame，
那个剑客，
什么剑溃？应该是
剑，
中文怪怪的哦。
然后等一下修辞，
对 ，OK， 好，惭愧，好，修辞也对 ，border，
边界，
好 limelight，
是什么？舞台灯光，
没错 ，precaution，
precaution， precautions 那个预防措施。
好，换新的咯。好 ，sneer，
冷笑。
没错，很好。sim，
信号。
不对 ，sin，
不对 ，sim， 现场。
没错，很好。notice，
注意到。
shady，
遮阴的。
好。fan，
粉丝。
sick，
厚的。
sheriff，
司法长官。
没错。signal，
信号。
没错。stamp，
彩。
非常好。最后一个 helicopter，
直升机。
OK， 很好。
Yesterday afternoon, Frank Hopkins
对，没错。
was telling me about his experience as a young man. Before he retired,
没错。
Frank was the head of a very large business company.
没错。
But as a boy used to work in a small shop. It was his job to repair bicycles, and at that time, he used to work 14 hours a day.
好，继续。
He saved money for years, and in 1958年
是两个分开来，第一个19然后58
1958
没错，要这样，没错，继续。
He bought a small workshop of his own.
非常的好。OK， 好，继续看着中文的，然后跟着我念。对 ，In his 20s, Frank used to make spare parts for 好，再次 spare parts for airplanes.
spare parts for airplanes.
At that time, he had two helpers. In a few years, the small workshop had become a large factory. 很好 which employed 728 people.
728 people.
And 28 people. 有一个 and.
And 28 people.
对。Frank smiled when he remembered his hard early years. 没错。Early years.
Early years.
所以你没听错哈。And the long road to success.
And the long road to success.
没错。He was still smiling.
He was.
对，没错。
He was still
没错
smiling.
对，你不要怀疑自己耳朵。对 ，He was still smiling.
He was still smiling.
When the door opened. And his wife came in. She wanted him. 我再念一次。She wanted him to repair. Their grandson's bicycle. 非常好。对，就是这样。就要相信自己的耳朵。对。好，我们换30个。然后看你要不要，对，准备好就跟我说。
好了，
好，开始。
The where is a small river that cuts across the park near my home. I like sitting by the well on fine afternoon. It was warm last Sunday, so I went and sat on the river bank as usual. Some children were playing games on the bank, and there were some people rowing on the river. Suddenly, one of the children kicked a ball very hard, and it went towards a passing boat. Some people on the bank called out to the man in the boat, but he did not hear them. The ball struck him so hard that he nearly fell into the water. I turned to look at the children, but there weren't any in sight.
没错。
They had all run away. The man laughed when he realized what had happened. He called out to the children and threw the ball back to the bank.
OK， 很好。好，接下来我会念29课，你看一下。你翻到29，对。然后我会念，可能一次就是7、8个单字，然后你就用听的，对。然后因为你有记住嘛，所以靠着记忆力还有听力，对。好 ，OK， 就看你对，闭上眼睛，反正不要看。好，准备。Captain Ben Fawcett，
看着可以吗？就是有挖空的。
不能看，听着就好。没关系，就对。好，准备好了吗？
不知道怎么办。好了。
好 ，OK。Captain Ben Fawcett has bought an unusual taxi.
Captain Ben Fawcett has bought an unusual taxi.
没错。And has begun a new service. The taxi is a small Swiss airplane.
The taxi is a small Swiss airplane.
好，整句。The taxi is a small Swiss airplane called a Pilatus Porter.
The taxi. The taxi is a Swiss airplane.
Small Swiss.
Small Swiss airplane. And called a Pilatus Porter.
好，接下来。This wonderful plane can carry 7 passengers.
This wonderful plane can carry 7 passengers.
The most surprising thing about it, however,
is
that it can land anywhere. 好，整句。Is that it can land anywhere on snow, water, or even on a plough field.
It then can land anywhere on snow, water, and
or even
plant field.
Or even on a
plough field.
Plot field 没错 ，OK。
好，
再一句。Captain Fawcett's first passenger was a doctor.
Captain Fawcett's passenger.
First passenger.
First passenger is a doctor.
Was a doctor.
Was a doctor.
Who flew from Birmingham to a lonely village.
Who flew from Birmingham to lonely village.
好，再次。Who flew from Birmingham to a lonely village in the Welsh mountains.
Who flew from Birmingham to a lonely Welsh mountain.
In the
in a
where 没错，对。
In a Welsh mountain.
没错 ，OK， 很好 ，OK。